Hi, I'm going to show you how to randomize Pikmin 4. There's a few things you're going to need, which will all be linked in the description below. First and foremost, you'll need Dandori Desktop, the actual modding program. You'll also need a working copy of the game, either on a Switch or on an emulator. That's for yourself to sort out. So we're going to go through this assuming that you're a first-time user for Dandori Desktop. If you're not, and you've already got a working setup completely going, back up whatever you're working on, then hit backup, also reset all files, and that will reset everything into like a default state, and then fast forward to whenever I start talking about Randomizer itself. For everybody else, you're going to set up all the tooling and prerequisites first. So all you need to do really is go to Tools, Set up Files. You then choose a location on your drive. So let's say here. It'll download stuff, unzip it, and it'll put everything to where it needs to be. It'll set almost all of your configs. Other than that, you'll also need to go to your settings, click on Output Packs folder, and this is where we need to set where we're going to actually put our output in mods. For me, this is a folder in Yuzu. If you have Ryujin, it's maybe slightly different. It should be relatively the same. But my path is this folder here. So the file path needs to be, you can name it whatever you want, but then inside it needs to be called romfs _4 content packs, and this is the folder you need to set as your output directory. So you select that, and then we should pretty much all be set up. So now you hit the randomizer button. Here's the randomizer window. The default settings should be fairly sensible. You might want to tweak some things to be a little bit more crazy or less crazy. I want some more starting flarlicks, let's say. The tooltips should pretty much describe to you what everything does. There's quite a bit of terminology on this page that is quite specific to modding Pikmin 4. If you haven't done that before, click on Help, Randomizer Docs, and this will take you to the documentation where I list pretty much every parameter and have an amount of text which describes in a bit more detail what everything does more than just the tooltips. So once you're happy and you've got all the settings you want, you can pretty much just leave them as they are. You press randomize. This will go and actually randomize the maps. It'll take a sec, and we're all good. So what we then need to do is you actually need to output it to a mod. So you pretty much just click Tools, Deploy to Emulator, and if your setup is good and you haven't rolled a 1 in 100 seed that finds a bug, your PC fans will probably start spinning up. While that happens, if you want spoilers for your run, we can edit those maps just like any regular map in Dandori Desktop. So we can see here that this map is most definitely not default Sun-Speckled Terrace. There are 2 groovy long legs up here that drop red bugs, for example. So once you get this text up here, these toast messages that say packs copied to a location, that mod has now been deployed to your emulator, and you can just start the game, and away you go. I can't guarantee any of the seeds to be completely playable, especially if you start using options like randomizing gates, other onions, randomizing every cave portal. The game can get a bit wild, so up to you. You might have to just play a bit smarter. The sensical seed of the defaults should probably be okay. I've attached a save file in the video description as well, which you'll probably need to join the Hocotate Hacker Discord to actually see. That is a save file that starts in the hub area just after exiting the cave, and it kind of skips the prologue and the first cave of beginnings, I think it's called. So just gets there a little bit faster. You drag that into your emulator's save directory and rename it to be C, and then just kind of start the game. If you encounter repeated crashes, come let me know on Discord or in the Hocotate Hacker server in like the Pikmin 4 channels, and I'll try and help you out with some debugging. I think that's about everything. Good luck and happy modding.